Hello, Morgan.
Hello, Bailey. How are you?
I'm doing pretty damn good. How are you doing?
I figure that's your answer for a lot of things these days. Well, it's really been fun to watch your star rise, so I thought we would do something fun right away. You ready? I want you to finish the lyrics to this, okay?
All right, I'm in.
Never made it as a wise man.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Started living like a blind man.
Because you're really, you have really a lot of rock leanings, I would think. But is he the most famous Canadian in your phone?
Yes, because he's one of the only Canadians in my phone.
Because
I do not have a lot of Canadian friends.
What other fun Canadian fact do you know? What, you can't pull the Josh Ross card.
My bass player is Canadian.
Where is he from?
He is from, I think, Ontario.
Okay, yeah, that's where we're from. That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because didn't Chad Kruger, fly you on a private plane to his house or something?
Yeah, one night he asked me he asked me what I was doing the next day, and then I said nothing, and he asked me if I had a passport, and I was like, yeah, I've got a passport, and he said, all right, you're going to get on my jet, and we're going to go write songs, and we went to his house in Vancouver and wrote songs for 4 days straight. Wow. It was so badass. It was awesome. Oh
my God, that is unbelievable. I mean, he's our greatest export among other Canadians. Now, let me ask you, Bailey, what was the moment where you were like, okay, this is getting serious. I'm probably not going to get to go back to my old life in Louisville, Illinois. So what was that moment?
It was right when we were really starting to gain some traction before my grandpa, he passed away. He said, how far do you think you're going to go with this? And I said, I don't think that's my decision to make. He said, you're damn right it's not. And now we're here. So honestly, when he asked me how far I was going to take it, I was like, oh gosh, okay, maybe this could be a real job. Maybe I actually can sing for a living. And then now I'm doing what we're doing. It's crazy.
Well, how was the grind as short as it seems? Because it was okay, you did your thing and then TikTok happened. Was it really as short as all of the articles say, that it was kind of all of a sudden?
Yeah, I just started to sing in December of 2020. I had tried singing, and then a buddy of mine from the same hometown was like, hey, man, I heard you can sing. And I said, well, I don't sing, but I've been trying here, last couple weeks. And he was like, well, we should get together because I write songs, and I'd love to just show you the songs I write. And I was like, okay. And then, I swear it was 2-3 weeks, a month later, whatever it was, we tried to write our first song, just sitting around, just messing around. And then it went viral that night because I posted it for no reason. I don't know why I even posted it, because it was just the first verse, which was the funniest part. So I posted this first verse. It had no chorus, no hook or anything. And then that's what launched my career as a country artist. It went viral overnight. And then I quit my job the next day. That song was called Never Coming Home, and I released it in January of 2021 on my 21st birthday.
Wow. Do you ever look back at that video and you're like, oh, I look like a little, although you are a baby still, I feel you're only 23, but do you look back at that video and you're like, oh my gosh, I look so like a tiny child?
It's so crazy watching the Never Coming Home video because back then I couldn't grow facial hair. So I just had the baby face all the time. It was so funny.
And look at your beard now. You're so proud of it.
It is very weird, how much I've grown up in the last couple of years. I have a beard now, and I wear my hair different than I used to.
Yeah, well, you're growing up honestly in front of millions and millions of people. So again, on the show right now is Bailey Zimmerman. Tell me your frivolous splurge, your practical splurge, and your mom splurge. Okay, so what was the most frivolous thing that you've spent on yourself or somebody else?
What does frivolous mean?
Frivolous means pricey, like fancy.
Okay. So I did buy a Corvette when I got my first number one, which was Fall in Love. So I always said I never thought I'd ever be able to own a Corvette in my life, but I've always just loved them. And then I told Chief, I said, if my song goes number one on stinking radio, I am buying myself a Corvette. And then it did, and I bought a Corvette. That would be my frivolous spend.
You can use that word again. You can tell them you got it for me. Okay, what was your practical splurge? Yeah. What was your practical splurge? Did you buy a house, or did you, what was your practical splurge? You're like, I need this, I'm buying this.
Yeah, no, I actually just bought my house 3 hours ago.
Wow.
I just bought my first house.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's a huge milestone.
Yeah, I'm psyched about it.
Wow. And is this Nashville?
Yeah, it's like just a little north of Nash.
Amazing. Okay, what was your mom's splurge? What'd you buy your mom?
So far, the coolest thing I've bought her was her Mother's Day gift. I got her this like badass choker necklace, but it was all like with the diamonds and stuff, and it had I put a lightning bolt on everything I do. For some reason, I've always just loved a lightning bolt. And so I put a lightning bolt on the middle of it, and then all the way around her neck was barbed wire because she's like a rocker. So I got her this like crazy iced out like rocker barbed wire chain that she wears every single day now.
What did I get? I got a homemade card and some Bath and Body Works hand soap.
She deserves it. She's the freaking best. Oh, I love my mom.
Yeah, I've heard you talk so highly of your mom. Before you go, religiously, the tour was just announced February of next year with Ontario's own Josh Ross, but you're going to make a lot of Canadians cry, Bailey. Like, are we just working on some Canadian dates?
There's been a lot of people I've seen, talking about like, they're mad about this date not being there or that date not being there. Just know, I never said I wasn't going to add more dates. Ooh. This is just the start of it. So
of course,
there's definitely more dates coming. There's just things that have to be done before I can announce those dates. But you think I would leave my boys in Canada out?
No.
No way.
No, you would never do that to us.
Are you kidding me?
Bailey, it's been so fun to watch your star rise, and I always ask one hard-hitting question before the interview's over. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you use like dry shampoo, or is it some sort of Moroccan oil? What's going on? Tell me the secrets.
It is actually, I'm a big fan of hotel shampoo. So I just steal all the shampoos from the hotels I go to, and then I use those at my house.
And it saves some money on buying this stuff at the
saves
store.
Money. Hair still looks great. It's a win-win.
Bailey, you are a pleasure. Best of luck, and we can't wait to see you on Canadian soil when that happens, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm coming. No, thanks for having me. I appreciate you taking the time and hanging with me today. Love you, bye.